Breaking UConn Women's Basketball 2024-25 roster. Paige Bueckers, Azzi Fudd and more. UConn Women's Basketball's 2024-25 roster will feature various collegiate debuts, introduce new stars to Storrs, while also reintroducing a handful of familiar faces. Led by Paige Bueckers, the Huskies will once again have depth in the backcourt. However, unlike years past, they'll have a young, inexperienced group of forwards led by Sarah Strong, the nation's top high school prospect. The Huskies' energizer bunny will likely see her role change this season with Kaitlyn Chen's addition to the lineup. Whether Arnold comes off the bench or starts, she forces opponents to play fast and up-tempo. She's a stealthy defender and can successfully drive into the lane when needed. She'll remain a key piece to UConn's backcourt depth. The star Husky will reclaim her spot as the face of college women's basketball this season in her fifth and final year in Storrs. She's already expected to be the No. 1 WNBA draft pick come April and a front-runner for Player of the Year. Bueckers returned to court last season after missing the year prior due to injury and reminded the world of her talents, all while playing out of her normal position. The traditional guard played mostly in the power forward slot due to UConn's lack of available bodies in the frontcourt. Her defensive game grew dramatically as she led the team with 53 blocks and was second in defensive rebounds, 168, and steals, 86. While the Huskies have more forwards on the roster, Gino Auriemma wants Bueckers to continue playing positionless basketball and work on becoming more selfish in hunting down her shots instead of always looking for a teammate. The debut UConn Nation has been waiting to see since January 2023. After enrolling a semester early, El Alfie was initially supposed to make her collegiate debut last season, but ended up sitting out the year due to a summer Achilles injury. Now that she's healthy, she's expected to become the next dominating big for the Huskies. Auriemma has hyped up the Egyptian as one of the assertive players he's seen in years, and that's exactly what UConn needs after graduating former forward Olia Edwards to the WNBA. Samuels showed up big for the Huskies during the NCAA tournament, but struggled to get into games regularly throughout the season. The guard was often one of the last players off the bench, and due to players returning from injury this year, will likely remain a rotational player this season. She's a lengthy wing and a relentless shooter, whom Auriemma has praised for her ability to quickly shake off misses. Zebel also makes her collegiate debut this fall. She'll add depth in the guard room as a quick, sharp passer, while helping to provide rest for UConn's starters. Zebel and Chelly will take the 2024-25 season to help set the tone for UConn's backcourt in advance of next season, when it'll be without Bueckers, Chen, and possibly others. The Big East Freshman of the Year will also likely see her role differ this season. Due to injuries to UConn's more experienced guards, both Shade and Arnold stepped up huge for the Huskies last season. However, with the majority of those players expected to return healthy, Shade could see her role shift from a starter to one of the first players off the bench. She grew into a strong defender last season and remains a solid scoring option for the Huskies. Chen joins UConn this season for her final year of collegiate eligibility after playing under former Husky Carla Berube at Princeton for the past 3 years. The Ivy League did not hold competition in 2020-21 due to the pandemic. Chen will take over the Huskies' point guard role following the graduation of Mika Mool to the WNBA. Last season, Chen averaged 15.8 points, 3.5 rebounds, 4.9 assists, 1.3 steals, and a 48.8 field goal percentage. Not only is she a skilled passer, but she's well equipped to create her shots and drive into the lane. Playing well at UConn this season will put Chen on WNBA teams' radars ahead of April's draft if she chooses to continue her career. The No. 1 ranked recruit in the class of 2024 makes her collegiate debut this fall after winning 2 gold medals Team USA this summer. Strong is a dominant, aggressive forward who can attack from any spot on the court, including from the three-point arch. Not only is she expected to have a major role in UConn's frontcourt, but her versatile ability will make her a vocal point in the Huskies' offense. Chen adds depth to UConn's backcourt as a long vocal guard who can score at any level. Her talent will allow Ariema to swap her in seamlessly into the lineup off the bench, while avoiding any bumps in the offense. Brady made her collegiate debut last season. While it took her a few months to find her footing, the forward shined in the postseason for the Huskies, especially in the Big East tournament playing for an injured Edwards. If she can pick up where she left off, Brady will be an immense help down low as its most experienced returning forward. Dutch Arm is expected to return fully healthy this season after sitting out the majority of last season to focus on recovering from head/neck injuries. The guard came to Storrs in 2021-22 and immediately made an impact as a clutch shooter and rebounder. However, concussions and head/neck injuries have sidelined the guard the past 2 seasons. If Dutch Arm is able to stay healthy, she'll return as one of UConn's go-to scoring options. Patterson also missed all last season due to a knee injury. Patterson had a good freshman campaign in 2022-23, showing great glimpses of potential and talent. However, an ongoing knee injury has prevented her from returning. If she can come back healthy, she'll provide UConn depth and size in the frontcourt. UConn's best shooter is back after missing the majority of last year due to a knee injury. Fudd's first 3 years in Storrs have plagued by injuries. Out of UConn's last 112 games, she's played only 40. When healthy, Fudd is UConn's best weapon from deep and one of its most efficient scorers. She came to UConn to play alongside Bueckers, but the tandem has yet to really share the court due to injuries. If both remain healthy, UConn fans could finally get the backcourt duo the nation has been dying to see. While Fudd does have a 5th year of eligibility available after 2024-25, she'll have the opportunity to declare for the WNBA draft this spring. That means getting in a full, healthy season is vital to how WNBA teams will look at her come April. After tearing her ACL in January, it's unclear when Griffin will be cleared to return to court. This season, most ACL injuries require a 12-month recovery timeline. However, the combo guard/forward chose to return to Storrs for a reason. Griffin is the first player to play 6 years under Ariema. She's one of UConn's most athletic, experienced, and versatile players. She's its go-to 6th player no matter the opponent. While we don't know when she'll be healthy enough to jump back in, getting more time to showcase and grow her talent will help bump her stock up for April's draft.